And just opening up the field to the heart. I've been really focusing on the heart since the retreat. And of course, we're coming into the solstice, um, and we're already in that heart time. So, to welcome you all to share with your open baby hearts whatever is there for you today. And I wanted to share something from the retreat just to open the field up and feel Teacher Wei's energy here with us this morning. This was from the last day. Put your heart completely in beauty. Play games. Use your wisdom and abilities to play with words, dancing, singing, hugs. Keep free and don't attach. At the same time, you have connection and play. If you're not flexible enough in your consciousness to play, then you will be played. And that immediately brought in Shakespeare from his play, As You Like It. And those words, as you like it, what you like, what you want, you get, kind of thing, it was coming in. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. And there was one point when Teacher Wei was referring to us as actresses and actors in our creating our beautiful life. So I just wanted to open with that and see what might be prompted from all of you in your life experiences this week, this day, this moment, wherever you are. Beautiful baby heart silence. So if no one has a burning share, and there comes a burning share at some point, please raise your hand, because I'm really so enamored of the tapping work and the music that we had, and I'm going to play the music today and take you through some tapping, and it's really appropriate that we're starting with the heart and the tapping. And I did this once before, going through a little bit more detail of the meridians and what we're opening and how it's affecting us. So I wanted to read some more information that's come from acupuncturists and teachers in my life. And so here, when we open the armpit and we feel that beautiful well here, the heart point is deep in there. It's a very deep point. It's rarely, acupuncturists do not need all these points very often. It's just a very sensitive, beautiful, precious place. It's it's the emperor. It's deep in the emperor's palace of his kingdom. And the emperor, and this is something else Teacher Wei said, when the heart is happy, all the organs are happy. And that's when the emperor is happy, everyone in his kingdom is happy. And that means our whole body is happy. And so the English translation for Heart One is utmost spring. It connects us to heavenly source of yang. It aligns human heart with the heart of heaven. It empowers compassion, emotional warmth, effortless action, Wu Wei, free flow, harmony, and Mingjoy state. So that's where we're going today. And then the other heart point is also very close to that. The heart protector, the pericardium, starts on the side of the breast. So those 2 points are opening. As we tap, my hand actually does connect with that heart protector point too, as well as this one. So I just want to go through the whole meridian. So the heart meridian starts here, comes up the pinky side of the arm, and you could just lightly tap down, and the exit point is out through the pinky finger. So there's an entry point in deep inside the armpit and an exit point out through that pinky. When we turn the arm over, we have the small intestine, and that's being activated too, and that goes up the outside of the arm, up through the shoulder, comes up the face into the cheekbone and back to the ear, the little flap by the ear. So the pericardium starts here, and it's going to go up through the very center of the arm. And we're so familiar with Lao Gong. That is the big command center of the pericardium. And then out through the middle finger. So we have that opening as we're doing our beautiful tapping on each side of the heart. So that's our beginning. And I thought I would just briefly go through the four centers and the meridians, because we'll tap not just the joints, the opening the joints, those big spaces, but that allows the flow through the whole meridian. So why not just tap through the whole meridian after we tap in the joint places? So the next one is the elbow, and the inner arm on the elbow is opening the lung. So the lung starts up here, actually, in under the clavicle, and it comes down over the shoulder and down the thumb side of the inner arm. Now we've got all three meridians activated on the inner arm, and it comes out through the thumb. And then if you turn over, you have the large intestine from the finger. We have tiger's mouth. We have the long and large intestine, and comes up the outer arm. And it comes up over the shoulder, up the neck, across the face into the opposite nostril. If you ever do the yogic breathing, alternating, you're actually stimulating that large intestine big time. So, and the other arm will come up and across the other point. So that's the lung in the arms and the large intestine. And then we go to the qua. So we have the qua, which is the big joint where the hip creases are. And so the main meridian Teacher Wei opened with us there was the stomach meridian. But there are two other important ones that open there too, that go through there. They go up and the stomach goes down, so you have the whole circuit. And the other two are the liver and the spleen, go right through the hip creases as well. So I'm going to stand up for the stomach, because it's a big meridian that goes from the head down to the feet. And I'm thinking maybe if I go to the full screen up, let's see, and then I pin myself, you might be able to see the trajectory. So the stomach is beautiful, as a beautiful meridian that starts right under the eyes. And I had a friend that did a presentation where you see the food, you see the nourishment, and then it comes down past the nose, you smell the nourishment, you taste the nourishment, it comes around and you chew the nourishment, it comes up, back up to right around the hairline here, and then inside it comes all the way down to swallowing, tasting, bringing it down. The meridian comes down the neck on either side of the thyroid, parathyroid, and it comes down the clavicle, comes out. There's that point, feng fu, which is a stomach point, and it connects with the lungs, and then it comes over the breasts, and then it comes back in a little closer inside where your ribs are here, down through the stomach, and down here, and then it comes out again, and it comes through the very center of the groin. I'll let you see the legs all the way down. And we're tapping down the center of the thighs. And then we go out around the knee. And there's a beautiful point about 3 fingers below the knee. It's called Suan Li. It's a big stomach 36 point heals lots of things. So if you're just not feeling quite right, go right there and you'll start to feel some nourishment and release. It goes down the outer, between the tibia and the fibula, down over the top of the foot and out the second toe. So it's a big downspout like the gallbladder. So I'm going to stay at the feet, because then the other 2 that come up through the groin are the spleen and the liver, which are on the big toe. So the spleen starts on the point, most inner point of the big toe, comes up the inner leg, and then comes through the groin, comes up all the way up the sides, up around almost into the armpit and down to Da Bao. We all know that beautiful point from lift chi up, pour chi down. So massage, and that's the exit point. So then we have on the inner part of the toe, big toe, we have the liver in the corner of the toenail. And we come up again a little further in over the top of the foot, still in the inner leg, up through, and comes up through the groin, and then it comes up to the rib cage, the floating rib. This is called chapter gate, opening new chapters. And then we come about 2 inches below the breast, and we have the gate of hope. And so this is a beautiful energy point too. And we will be tapping that when we go to the ribs. So we'll be able to do the spleen and the liver when we go to the ribs. So that's that center. And then we come to the back of the knees, and this is bladder. And this is the longest, biggest meridian in the whole body. So we're opening it at the knees. So that's where the meridian comes from. The center of the eye, the canthus of the eye, comes up over the top of the head, down the back of the head, the back of the neck, to the shoulders. At the shoulders, it splits into, the 2 meridians split into 2 and 2, 4. And they go all the way down the outside of along the spine. The one is very close to the spine, and the other meridian is about an inch or an inch and a half from the spine. And it comes down. Those are 4 meridians that come down, 4 rivers of energy that come down over the sacrum. And this is a great place to open the sacrum up, and then down the backs of the thighs. And at the knees, they merge. So those 4 rivers merge back into one on each side, down the back of the calf, over the Achilles, around the outside of the foot, and out the pinky toe. So I didn't show that very well, but so it comes down the back all the way around the outside of the foot and out the pinky. So you've got the lay of the land, and we're going to see if we can make it flow with the music today. And I have to close down my view to play the music. And you can stand or sit, whatever's comfortable for you, and have fun. It's about playing a game. We're playing the game of opening our entire body to pure Mingjoy love, peace, happiness, and joy, and gratitude, and just having fun together with this. It's very joyful music. So, hand on the back of the head, and we open the heart. Cupping the hand, drawing out all the things that don't serve you anymore. Let go. Smile a big inner going again. Switch. Smile into the elbows. Open, pure baby heart space. Switching again. And now we do the lung. Down from the clavicle, down the thumb side. Turn over. Large intestine from the pointer finger. Tapping up the neck lightly across to the nostril. And switch. Starting at the clavicle, down the thumb side. Switch. Point your finger up the large intestine. Lightly up the neck, across to the nostril. And now to the groin, to the quad. The lymph is opening. Have fun. Dance in the quad. Relax the hips and knees. And now start with the stomach. Tapping, feeling the nourishment flowing. Down through the quad, around the outside of the knee. Down to the top of the foot and toe. And now we can start with the big toe. Sweet and good. Squeeze. All the way to bow bow. Back down, river. Up to the little rib, below the breast. Gate of hope. Open it up. Big gate of hope. And we'll end with the last two, which is the belly. Open up in powers. All the organs are harmonizing, opening freely. And then to the ribcage. And now, tap hope everybody's warmed up now. Welcome back. Oh, so did that stir up anything for anybody? Ah.
That was terrific. I think we should start the practice every day like that. How long? That was beautiful.
Allah to all of you for warming every little cell is now absolutely happy, free, and healthy. No cell is untouched. Ah, so I will open it up if somebody would like to share anything, and if not, Irene, did you want to lead a seated meditation or practice, or shall I keep going? Okay,
Keep going. Thank you.
okay, you're welcome. I'm looking for hands. Ah, Megan.
Just wanted to thank you for that generous information you shared with all of us. It was so good, and it was exactly what I needed this morning. I've been cheap purifying the last week in the form of some kind of nasty cold thing that hit my throat. And after that practice, I'm like, over. So thank you. Thank you.
Allah,
Uh,
Allah. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I will share that I've also been going through a chi purification since the retreat, and as I was writing, and I haven't passed it in yet, but I was writing all my commentary um, in the survey. I realized that there was the most beautiful flower opening, of my heart, and I was with all of you, all these people, all of you who are here, all the people who weren't there were with us, and having all my meals with everybody. And I live alone, and I came home to my beautiful place, and all of a sudden I'm cooking all my meals again and eating alone, and I could feel that beauty, like having a little contraction, or maybe a big contraction. But that is the way, and I thought, well, the universe is doing that all the time. So this is just natural and normal. And, it's just another layer, and you're going to go through that layer and and it really came down to being at that level of self acceptance and self love that I was receiving from the field and the community, in such, just such beauty. The community here and the community that gathered there all together, just amazing. And so, that's my gung fu, is to keep staying with it and just be there and not judge it, just accept the openings and the contractions and flow with it. So thank you all for this great opportunity and for that great opening that's opened yet another place in me that wants to open. So thank you. Hala to all of you, and so much love to you. Anyone else? Allison.
Thank you for sharing that, Suan. I too went through a really big cold like Megan, 10 days. Then I went into this incredibly expansive state, and now my heart feels like it's contracted again. So your share was exactly what I needed to hear, because I realized yesterday this is about practicing compassion and just realizing that that's what's going to happen, this expansion contraction. So just being with it, and just being with you all this morning is really helpful, because what I want to do when I'm contracted is just to go, be by myself and So I'm just happy to be here this morning.
Oh,
So
so
thank you for
happy.
sharing. It was perfect for me.
So happy you're here, and thank you for your share. It's, so beautiful. Anyone else? So I know I'm sharing a lot of information today, but I have another. This started to open my heart back up. I read it the other day. It came in on a Signal piece of information, and I knew that things were a little bottled up, and I felt like I needed to cry, but I didn't. It was all kind of contracted in, and this actually helped open that place. It says, "You are not the ways in which you had to harden yourself to get through the chapters you had no other way to face. You are not the person you became to cope with the experiences you would never have chosen for yourself. You are the person who is confronting these empty parts of yourself and releasing them. You are the person who is asking yourself to keep going, who is asking to keep healing. You are the person who is still here today." And it reminded me also of Vivi's beautiful poem that she wrote and read last Saturday. And that just broke open something inside of me. And so today, through the heart, the baby heart, and our practice, may we break through the reference framework places and into the empty spaces, which we then can fill with the new beautiful information. So with that, let's just find our feet resting on Mother Earth and bubbling spring points opening to her deep nourishment and love. Feeling the sits bones relax and sink into the earth energy. Pelvic floor relaxing and Hui Yin gently lifting towards Mingmen. Feeling Bai Wei lifting, floating into the blue sky and beyond into the deep indigo, blue-black of the universe. And the chin relaxing down. Shoulders relaxing down. Feeling the aliveness through all the body's riverways and channels flowing freely and abundantly. Breathing that Lingzhui breath in through the tip of the nose into yin tongue, deep into the center of the head. Feeling the waves of consciousness calming, flowing, pure and clear, and expanding, opening from the center of Shenji out through all the layers and merging with the universe. Mingzhui, observing all the way in and all the way out. On the breath, going deeper. We feel the inner smile of the universe pouring in to this ocean of gentle waves. The inner smile dancing and sparkling on these gentle waves, merging with our inner smile. We suddenly feel the flood of happy hormones as the pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus are all activated, this triangle of the highest vibrations, the deepest meaning of enjoy. And this liquid light energy begins to flow into the sensory organs. The inner smile lighting up the eyes, the twinkle in the eyes, the laughter in the eyes, beaming deep inside to the baby heart. And the flow continues into the ears, to the deep, spiraling cochlea. Deeper and deeper, cleansing, purifying, opening our deep listening. Deep listening to our baby heart. The ears and the kidneys come into partnership with the heart, with the eyes. There's a merging and a harmonizing through the nose and the sense of scents and aroma. And Mingjue observes and all the deja vus we have with our sense of smell. Mingjue just observes and they flow. No fixation, no blockages. And this liquid light energy of the inner smile flows into the mouth and the taste buds, fully awake. And we feel this essence, this elixir of love in the saliva. We can gather that like a bouquet. And swallow allowing this feeling of this beautiful liquid light flowing down through the neck, opening the neck and the shoulder wells, flowing down through the arms and the elbows. Everything is so open and free through the lower arms, wrists, palms, and fingertips. And the flow then enters into the chest, opening into the lungs, feeling the lungs full of pure light energy of the inner smile. We feel this deep inspiration, aspiration of the connection between the eyes and the ears and the baby heart, and this elixir of life in the saliva carries our DNA and our innermost map of our destiny. And the heart smiles back. There's a gentle fire lighting. The wood, the in-wood year we're in is a gentle, beautiful heart fire. We're moving from the wood, which is feeding this fire, into the full light and the blossoming. Feel the heart. Imagine your favorite flower, and the heart is that flower taking in all the beautiful yang energy of the heavens, all the beautiful yin energy of the earth. And they mix and mingle, and the beauty of the flower of our baby heart shines, radiates everywhere, radiates down into the ribs in the lower dantian, into the Hunyuan palace, lighting up the liver and the gallbladder and the right rib cage and the pancreas. Pancreas lights up and feels the sweetness of this beautiful life. The spleen, the stomach light up in this pure Mingjue, love, peace, happiness, and gratitude. And we remember, we are Mingjue love, we are Mingjue peace, we are Mingjue happiness, we are Mingjue gratitude, we are love, we are peace, we are happiness, we are gratitude, we are loved, we are safe, held in the arms of the universe. We are love, we are safe, Shoo, 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 shoo. Mm-hmm. All the organs and the kidneys open to this pure Mingjue entirety, harmonizing intestines, reproductive organs, and bladder, all the organs of the middle and lower Dantian, harmonizing in the Hunyuan Palace, stable, balanced, abundant with qi flowing freely. And we feel this flow in the central nervous system, flowing from the heavenly energies of the inner smile. Feel that inner smile flowing freely through Baiwei, Shenji Palace, through the cervical spine and the brain stem with all 12 nerves lighting up with the starlight of the heavens, flowing down through the baby heart and the thoracic spine, all the branches of the vagus nerve open and free flowing to all the organs. Such space and beauty flowing through the thoracic spine and the rib cage, all the organs in the Hunyuan Palace, flowing down through the lumbar spine, the sacrum, the tailbone, through Huiyin and the pelvic floor, through the sits bones and the pelvic crests, through the hip sockets, big oceans of qi, femur heads flowing and floating in this ocean of qi, and it flows down through the legs, opening through the knees and calves, ankles and feet, bubbling spring points into the earth. We feel the entirety of this body, this qi body, this Mingjue, pure consciousness, entirety of the body. So free. And as Teacher Wei said, be wild but not wild. Wild in the freedom. And not wild in the unconsciousness of the reference framework. And we feel this energy from the earth flowing back up through the legs, coming into the pelvis, and we feel the Du Qi, the navel, and Mingmen lighting up with the inner smile. kidneys and heart merging in the inner smile. Wanhua, transforming. Warm mists flowing in Mingmen Inner Palace. We feel Mingmen Inner Palace opening. We gather along the horizon, fingertips touching the original chi of the Hunyuan chi of the universe, filling the space between the hands and the arms and merging with Mingmen Inner Palace. We feel this deep space, the deep void of the universe becomes the deep void within our Mingmen Inner Palace, the source of the congenital energy awakening as we do a gentle breath in and feel the gentle opening. On the in-breath, feel the gathering on the out-breath. This gentle, deep, pure consciousness growing, expanding. And on the breath, a little deeper. And even deeper into the silence, but no silence. We feel this chi rising with the arms and the palms, flowing into Hunyuan Palace. Feeling this solar plexus, this diaphragm, relax and let go into this gentle baby breath. This gentle fetus breath of no thing and everything. Effortless, open. Wu way of gathering. We feel this symphony of organs and emotions, so stable, so peaceful, so balanced. Rising up to greet the baby heart. This tender baby heart. Such deep compassion and love, kindness flowing in every cell, deep into all the rivers of blood in the vascular system. This chi of love, unconditional love, flows freely and abundantly everywhere. And nothing can keep us from smiling. Radiant, deep penetration, permeating all the layers. Radiant, flowing back out to meet Yuan-Ti, Ming-Jue, our beloved, merging with the beloved Hunyuan Chi of the universe. And the Chi flows through the throat, opening us to our deepest truth, speaking this deep truth. Opening for this truth of the baby heart to vibrate within us and radiate out into the universe. Highest spaces of love, peace, joy, trust, happiness and gratitude. As the arms and the hands flow upward to Yin Tong, opening. To see through, beyond the appearances of reference framework, deep into the true self, Yuan-Ti, Ming-Jue entirety, always there, observing and guiding. Deep into Shenji Palace. Feel the radiance of your essence, of your being. And allowing this essence to continue to rise, greeting the pure consciousness chi of the universe. Feeling it flow through the fingertips, through the palm gates, our heart gates, our lung gates, deep into our digestive gates in the intestines. All three brains, Shenji, baby heart, and Mingmen inner palace, the three brains are merging. We have free flow communication everywhere. And feeling this great lifting of all burdens, this great freedom to be. And gently relaxing the elbows and the hands and pouring this abundance through Bai Wei, cascading around the body as if you have 1,000 arms, caressing and flowing with the chi through all the layers and deep into the central column. And the breath flows with this chi so freely, abundantly, through the head and the neck, through the chest, the heart, lungs, breasts, and that beautiful little thymus gland of the immune system, through Hunyuan Palace, all the organs entrained, merged in pure Mingjue love, peace, happiness, and gratitude through the legs, our deep roots into the earth, flowing through the soles of the feet, and the taproots deep into Mother Earth. And the feet are so abundant that the chi is sprouting out through the toes, and we feel our interconnectedness with each other, with Dr. Pong, Teacher Wei, the World Consciousness Community, and all communities of sentient beings on this path. This vast network all around the planet, connecting with Mother Earth through the mycelium and the trees. And we feel deeply rooted as we stand. And you may stay seated if you wish, to bring this beautiful state to merge with our movements becoming the pure consciousness chi. Pure consciousness chi moving the body. Stepping on chi, opening to hip distance apart. Feeling your tail wagon sink into a beautiful chi cushion. Feeling how relaxed and open the quad, the knees, and the ankles are as we gather the chi from the universe back in towards rotating the pinky and the palms, rotating this chi into the belt channel at the waist, the Dai Mai, this horizontal channel that's connecting all those vertical rivers that we've been opening today. And we feel our own personal Milky Way opening here in the energy. Tailbone is down into the earth, deep into the earth, slightly down and forward. Bai Wei is deeply merged with the blue sky and the heavenly energies of the universe, and the chin is relaxed down. And we begin to draw that beautiful circle of life, tailbone forward, to the left, to the back, to the right, forward, left. So open, so smooth. Mingjue observes and just flows through any places that might be a little bumpy in the beginning, and allowing the flow in this beautiful circle of chi. The tailbone is stirring the chi into a spiral, a vortex of energy. Let go into that. Let this movement be moved by the universe, the inner universe and the outer universe of congenital original Hunyuan Chi merging. We feel the deep massage of the universe inside as we massage the universe. Kidneys are happy and smiling. Feel the breath going gently and deeply into Mingmen Palace. And gently bring this spiral to center. Stillness, but not stillness. Feeling the aliveness. And then beginning in the other direction, forward, to the right, to the back, to the left. Forward, right, back, left. Continuing. And this never-ending circle of the original Hunyuan Chi of the universe. We begin to feel the spiral forming, the energy flowing in this spiral deep into Mingmen and Mingmen Inner Palace, and let go into this spacious, ever expanding, pure consciousness Chi. Letting go, allowing the movement to be guided spontaneously by the merging of our innate Chi and the original Chi of the universe. And we feel the spiral moving up gently into the rib cage. Feel the rib cage letting go. Hunyuan Palace opening. Listen deeply to this chorus of balanced, stable harmonies. So beautiful. And the spiral becomes very, very fine. Imperceptible movement, but very fine energy flowing through the baby heart. Flowing through the neck into Shenji Palace and continuing out into the universe. Free, flowing chi of the universe flows back down through, merging with Shenji. Shenji flows down to the baby heart, merging with the baby heart. Chi. Shenji and baby heart flow into Hunyuan Palace. We feel the centers all merging and flowing freely into Mingmen Inner Palace as we bring this spiral to stillness, feeling the entirety merged in Mingmen Palace, center of our life force energy, vitality, and well-being. We allow the universe to lift by way and lift us out of this cushion of chi, stepping on chi, bringing the feet together in one beautiful column of light, relaxing the arms down, shaking out tiger's mouth and palms if you need to let go and feel the freedom. Feel this column of pure Mingjue, love, peace, trust, happiness, and gratitude. So grateful for this community and this practice. We will bring our palms together at the heart, drawing the chi up for big circulation, reaching deep into the universe, opening pinky, fourth, third, feeling that sacred triangle, as above, so below, opening, feeling the chi of the universe flowing through the central column as we pour the chi down, illuminating Shenji Palace, radiant, expansive, through the sensory organs, radiant, clear, pure, throat, clear and pure, heart and lungs, clear and pure, all the organs singing in a chorus of beauty, down through Mingmen Inner Palace. The fires of the life force energy are alive and forcefully bringing life to every cell in the body. And not forceful in a negative way, but just pure Mingjue, entirety in every cell. Down through the legs, and begin to allow the head and the neck and the chin to relax towards the chest, opening great space in the cervical vertebra. Breathe into these spaces, especially to the seventh one, Da Chui, the gateway at the shoulders, into the thoracic. Feel the thoracic spine, all the space. You might want to take a pause at the back baby heart and lungs between the shoulder blades and breathe there, feeling the great expansion and deep relaxation in the back baby heart as you continue down through the lower ribs the lower thoracic through Mingmen and into the lumbar, sacrum, tailbone, reaching towards the earth and gathering this rich, nourishing chi of the earth. We tuck the tailbone and contract the buttocks to rise up with this chi, realigning every vertebra up this beautiful circulation of chi through the entire spine, thoracic, cervical, through Shenji into the universe. And we'll pour this chi down. One last time, remain standing, feeling the inner smile in this chi, radiating everywhere and nowhere, through the head and the neck, at your own pace, shoulders and arms. Chest, middle dantian, lower dantian, gathering around the horizon, the chi through our precious, beautiful Wei Chi field. Women, right hand first, men, left hand, gathering into Du Chi, connecting deep in Mingmen Inner Palace, allowing this deep oneness within ourselves and with each other to rest peacefully together, to rest peacefully in the universe chi and the world consciousness community chi. We are one in this beauty and this beautiful life. Haola. 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 Thank you all.
Thank you, Suan. You were meant to lead this morning. Thank you. You were. This is what I needed. Thank you so much for
Thank you
beautiful
all.
practice.
There's nothing like it anywhere else in the universe.